All right, what is going on, my dudes? We're back here in Austin, Texas. My trip to Pennsylvania is obviously over. Again, huge shout out to Eric Brown for being such a lovely friend and inviting me up to come ride. If you haven't seen the 3 videos, go check them out. They're on my channel. Like I said in one of the previous videos, I did get a new frame. Huge shout out to Time to Shine BMX for sending me this frame. This is the Total BMX Hangover 4. I switched from the Kill Bee 4, which I rode for probably a year and a half, 2 years. Just wanted to change things up. I kind of like this geometry a little bit better and figured it would be great. So basically the biggest change, there's 2, or 3, there's 3 changes. First would be the color. It's just factory black, which looks really clean with the blue. Second one, we have a shorter top tube, which is now a 20.6 instead of a 20.7. And it's a lower standover height, which I was nervous about at first with bar spins, especially now that I'm a double bar guy. But turns out it's great. But overall, solid frame. It's dialed, you know, just perfect. I'm planning on getting some new cranks because, as you can see, they're pretty worn down, but these profile cranks have lasted me so long, so I'm not worried about them at all. It's very responsive, I will say that. Like, if you want like a straight up park bike, I definitely suggest going with the Total. And if you like tail whips a lot, then the Hangover H4, all of which you can get at timetoshinebmx.com. Link is down in the description, boys. I thought it was going to be a little bit weird getting used to it, but I got onto it and it felt pretty good. Especially, I did cut down my bars ½ inch on each side, so now they're at 28, which does feel really nice. But yeah, love the frame. Really big fan again of the brake cables that go through the seat tube. That's one of my favorite features. That's one of the reasons why I continue to ride a Total, because no other frames on the market offer this. You have to do it yourself, but they've perfected this. Like, it feels good. It all is just like super clean, super easy. It's out of the way for tail whips and stuff. So big fan of that. It has the integrated chain tensioners, which is pretty much industry standard at this point. If your frame doesn't have integrated chain tensioners, then what are you doing? But yeah, great frame so far. I love it. Let's we're at House Park. We're gonna get a couple clips. This is gonna be a short video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. So enjoy some BMX action. Here we go. That there, get some B-roll. Okay. Since this is a Total tech guy, park guy frame, I thought it was necessary to do a wave to whiplash as the first clip. But yeah, hyped on that. Actually really surprised on the bar fakey bar. But stoked to get that. Now let's get a couple more clips and then head out because I'm freezing cold, boys. Oh, that's the first time I've flared that quarter. I didn't realize how big it is. I feel like this frame, it is very responsive and very fast. Hey, we're gonna do some fly out stunts. God damn it. There we go. One thing I just realized I haven't done on this frame is a turn down, and I wonder, with the bars being a little bit shorter and the frame being shorter, if that'll be easier or harder. So let's just give one a rip and see if we can crank her or just get bodied. So let's do some style steez turn down stuff. Here we go. Oh, we can still crank turn downs. So the only difference I would note with the turn down with the shorter frame and shorter bars, it's a little bit snappier, like quicker to get into it, but other than that, no difference. I didn't feel like I was gonna hang up on my legs or anything, especially with my brake lever going towards my robo leg. But stoked, because I low-key was nervous whether this frame would work for turn downs, but apparently it does. Now let's see how it spins. Let's just do a quick 540. Here we go. I'll tell you what, boys, this frame spins like a freaking top. That felt nice and controlled. Hell yeah. So while I was at Woodward, one of the things that I worked on a lot was flip flyouts, because after learning flip fakies, I was ripping too hard, and a lot of the times when I would flip fly out or just flip a distance, I'd land like near the coping. So I tried to work on pushing through. So this will be my first flip non-resi since Woodward. So we're gonna see if I can go the distance and not just blow out my wheel. So here we go, boys. Just a classic flip fly out for all the ladies and gentlemen out there. So flip fly out coming in. Here we go. Definitely some progression, because last time I did a flip fly out on there, I basically landed on the coping. That time I was probably a foot away. Just need to get a little bit more speed, and I definitely feel like that pushed through and controlled, which feels really nice. I guess the last thing to do, and I hate to say it, I want to do a smallish flare to end things off. My arch nemesis with flares is just normal 4.5 to 5 foot quarters. For some reason, I can flare stuff pretty small, like rollers and all that kind of stuff, and then bigger stuff. But when it comes to like that 4 foot to 5 foot range, I'm toast. So we're just gonna give it a rip on that one and end the video and give you my overall thoughts of this new frame. So here we go, boys. All right, this stupid mellow one's our quarter of choice. Let's go, boys. Not the cleanest full of paint. All right, so overall, guys, a big fan of the new frame. I definitely got a bit used to it at Woodward. It was a little daring going into that trip on a new frame, especially not having to session it, but it's really tight, really responsive. Like that flare on that 5 foot, like I just felt like I was able to soak up into it. Still got to get used to it. Still got to find the balance point, especially when it comes to manuals. One thing I will say, when it comes to like spin tricks and tail whips, really fast, really fast. That 20.6 top tube, really, I can feel the difference, especially also with the shorter back end. I will say with bar spins, like the double bar spin, I gotta get used to that because the bars are smaller and I have a little bit less room to work with, and I'm not able to pinch the frame as much, but it's a very negligent difference. So overall, I'd give this frame like a 9 out of 10. And if you want one, if you want a bike that looks just like this, you can head over to timetoshinebmx.com and they will have you covered. Great prices, great shipping, great customer service. I think they have 3 frames, or 3 colors in this frame. It'll be the trans red, which is what I originally wanted. Ooh, like kind of like a gunmetal gray, which I also liked, and the black. I went with the black just because it's clean, and I'll probably end up stripping it and painting it some other crazy color. But yeah, they have that. Link is down below if you want this frame or any other frames. They basically have an endless supply of frames to pick and choose from, as well as other bike parts. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop a like, maybe even comment or subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like, at @TheRealJRHobbs. Follow my clothing company, LYNBMX. We are dropping a new shirt probably by the time that this video is out, so I'm sure there's gonna be a link around here. If you want to help support the African wildlife, check out vetpod.org, link down below. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful life, and next time you ride, have a great session, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.